Closing out the regular season at Georgia's Sanford Stadium, Ken Swilling and his defensive mates are clearly in top form. Tech's dominance is evident on both sides of the ball, with the Jackets' offensive line opening huge holes for William Bell. With Bell leading the way with 128 yards, the running game is an effective counterpoint to the aerial artistry of Sean Jones. Tech's passing game is breathtaking in its execution, with Jones completing 15 of 20 attempts for 225 yards. Behind his 4 touchdown passes, the Yellow Jackets humble their ancient arch rivals for the 2nd consecutive year. As major college football's only unbeaten team, Georgia Tech targets January 1st, 1991 as its day of reckoning. A legitimate shot at college football's brass ring. That's what's on the line as the ACC champion Yellow Jackets host Nebraska in the Florida Citrus Bowl. With the Cornhuskers making their 22nd consecutive bowl appearance, this matchup pits the old guard against the new kid on the block. 35,000 loyalists are on hand to back Georgia Tech, and the faithful find their support promptly rewarded. Sean Jones' 46-yard run ignites a relentless thrust on the Jackets' first possession.
Here's the handoff this time to Scott, and Scott bucks and scores for Georgia
Tech. Georgia Tech clearly has come to play, and Jones and his swift stable of receivers exploit the Nebraska secondary.
Sean Jones looking, throwing into the end zone, complete for touchdown,
The dazed Cornhuskers find themselves ill-equipped to cope with a Yellow Jacket squad playing with religious fervor.
Now fumble, Tech got it. Tech got it. Georgia Tech recovered.
As the game progresses, William Bell assumes a leading role, his first touchdown of the day giving Tech a commanding early lead. Dame Fortune proves fickle, however, and Nebraska scores twice in just over a minute. Tech's seemingly insurmountable lead has shrunk to 7. But this is truly a resilient team, and the momentum is reversed by some extraordinary special teams play.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Georgia Tech. Jim Martin recovered the fumble at the Nebraska 23-yard line.
Scott Sisson's field goal lifts Tech to a 10-point halftime lead. Following Nebraska's brief scoring burst, the Tech defense resumes doing what it has done so well all season: Husker pass attempts are repeatedly short-circuited by swarming defenders. And the vaunted Nebraska ground game fizzles. William Bell's 127 yards rushing exceeds the output of the entire Cornhusker team as the Jackets and Bowl MVP Sean Jones dominate the game's final 20 minutes.
Here's Sean Jones this time, rolling to the right to pass, looking, throwing. The man is there, Lester. Lester catches and falls down on about the 24-yard line. Here's a pitch to Bell. Bell at the 10. Bell fights his way inside. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
The flourishing final touch of this masterpiece is a scintillating run by the redoubtable Mr. Bell.
Bell at the 40. Bell at the 40. Bell at the 20. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown.
As the clock winds down on the 1990 season, the evidence is overwhelming. Georgia Tech has run roughshod over one of the most celebrated programs in college football. They have extended the nation's longest unbeaten streak to 16 games. The doubters are silenced, the nation duly impressed. Georgia Tech's dream season has reached its zenith. Coach of the Year Bobby Ross has led the Yellow Jackets to college football's crowning achievement. Hail to Georgia Tech, 1990 national champions.